Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Hey, today's video is going to be a little bit different as we are going to do a day in the life of Mike. So, fair warning, it's not that exciting. But today's kind of an interesting day. So, we got some big news yesterday and some different stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. Just so everybody knows, I do shave every day except for my days off. Typically I try to take a rest, but so if you see the videos and I'm unshaved, that's probably because I filmed on my day off. Other than that, I shave every single day, every day. So let me finish this up and we'll talk a little bit more.
Man, look at that. White gold. Oh yeah, baby.
Come on, kids. All right, son. So, here we go. I know we talked about thinking I know you thought it would be fun to do a day in the life of video, just so we can kind of learn the ins and outs of each other's day. And, I agree. It's a cool idea, man. So with that being said, today is a very different day for me. So to do a day in the life of video today, it might be, I don't know that it's going to be interesting. It'll probably be more interesting today than any other day. I'll say that. But today's not a normal day. I'll try to make it as consistent and normal as possible, just so that you can kind of see the ins and outs of what I do. But, today there's two things going on that are going to be a little bit out of the norm. First and foremost, the Gov just announced yesterday afternoon that he will be putting us into approving phase 1 of the lifting the lockdown. So it means that, there's a vast majority of the businesses that have not been operating in the past 2 months are now going to start popping open. So that brings some activity today. I'll talk a little bit more about a little later. So, but that takes into effect midnight tonight. So essentially tomorrow morning. And with that, I have some work to do in preparation of that, just in regards to my work. As you know, we're already operating, so I never stopped working, but it does directly affect me in an indirect way, if that makes any sense. So a lot of preparation work today as far as getting things ready for the opening up tomorrow morning. And the other thing that is a little bit out, I don't know if it's norm or not norm, but I am actually going to run downtown to take some B-roll shots after work tonight for another video that I'm working on. So like I said, I guess that's part of day in the life, right? That's essentially something that I do. So yeah, go to work, prep for phase 1, business is back, open up, yay, everybody's happy. And then after that, run downtown, do some B-roll, try to get some cool shots of a project that I'm working on, and we'll go from there. So just as I kind of move through things today, I'll just touch bases intermittently here and there. Hopefully, I don't know, it's gonna be all that exciting, but I'm gonna do my best, man. So right now I'm just sitting here drinking my smoothie, and the strange combination is it has some fruit and kale and some crazy stuff like that, but tastes good and it works, man. So I'm gonna finish this up and then go strap some shoes on my feet and maybe throw a shirt on, try to take a shot at some deodorant, and maybe brush my teeth even. So I'm gonna get started on that stuff. I'll catch up with you in just a little bit. Come on, Zoot, big boy. Hey, come on. Stop picking on him. I'm big boy. All right, boys. So one thing you probably don't know about me is this, and that is that I'm notorious for deodorant marks on the shirt. So today I am going the extra mile just because we're videoing this, and put my shirt on first so that I can try to put my deodorant on underneath. Hopefully there's no deodorant marks today at work. That'd be cool, right? Work bag, camera bag, tripod, lunch. Check. Good to go. Alright, son. Well, here is one thing I've got to do before I get to work. Almost there, but I just wanted to, was going to tell you a little bit about my work. I'm not sure how much you actually know. I know you know my position, but I don't think you know much about the company itself that I work for. So first and foremost is this. As you well know, the first thing is we've got a caffeinate, and typically I go to Coffee Bean at my work and they take really good care of me. So, but with Bananas in the Bistro, Coffee Bean is closed. And so this, sir, is what I deal with in the mornings in order to get my caffeine fix. It's kind of a joke. Hopefully it goes away pretty quick, all because of Bananas in the Bistro. And at the end of the day, man, I'm really more of a banana bread kind of guy. So I'm looking forward to it. But, you know, I will say this, that, we're getting through it. So I think I was telling you, like, today's a little bit of a different day for me, because I wanted to go over that too. So with the Gov making his announcement yesterday afternoon, I was telling you, it kind of indirectly affects me in my work. The reason being is because the company that I work for is a real estate investment firm, and they own a lot of commercial real estate across the country. And it's, we have office buildings, retail, mixed use properties. It's a pretty broad assortment of, use types, but for the most part, we own a lot of retail, and that's all been closed up until midnight tonight. So those retail tenants are going to start popping back open, which is why today's a little bit different day for me as far as my normal day to day. But I was thinking a lot about that too. And when I told you earlier that today's not really going to be my normal day is pretty freaking crazy every day. It's very dynamic. And, I'm in the office, I'm out of the office, I'm up, I'm down, the phone's ringing, this and that. And, there is no normal day. So after thinking about it, today's pretty much a normal day. Today, what we're doing as part of the craziness is, first and foremost, we're caffeinating. After we're done waiting in crazy lines, and then we're going to go back to the office and we're going to get ready for phase one opening up, because we're getting these bananas out of the bistro. I will follow up with you a little later, son. Hey, I just wanted to take a couple minutes and touch bases with you. I had hoped to kind of jump in there earlier and maybe kind of go over lunch and, a little update on how the day was going, but it's as anticipated. It's been a pretty crazy day. So, I guess, overall, I would say it's really interesting. It's puzzling, interesting. Just, as everybody starts to kind of open up things as far as, like I said, the Gov, allowed phase one to open back up, which is, retail, shopping, beauty salons, that type of stuff. Obviously, large, clubs, dance clubs, movie theaters, that type of stuff still closed. But with, a lot of the freestanding retailers or, outdoor retailers being able to start popping open, it's actually very interesting that it's creating a lot of, I don't want to say controversy, but it's just interesting talking to the vast amount of people, and everybody's reacting different, or their employees are responding different. You would just,
everybody assume that everybody wants to get back to work and let's get things going and let's get the economy bolstered up and blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to normal. And, everybody has a different outlook on it. And I'm not going to say that I know the answer. I have my own personal opinions, but, to each his own, I guess. We'll all kind of figure it out one way or another as we work through this. But it's really interesting, the people that are excited. They can't wait to get back to work. They can't wait for things to start opening up. And you've got that. You've got the people, out walking around in public. You see this everywhere, right? Go to Starbucks or wherever. You'll see those people that could care less. Large groups of people standing around, no social distancing, no masks, no precautions, no nothing. And then you have those other individuals that are 100% the opposite way. Well, it's the same thing as far as the stores opening up. Some stores can't wait to get popped back open, get back to work and, rock and roll. And then there's other people that are like, are you kidding? We're not opening. You're nuts, Or you've got the happy medium, those folks that are, putting in the necessary precautions, they feel is necessary and, planning and trying to prepare for that. But it's really interesting, not only, looking at the data. Everybody looks at the data. I mean, Fox News posts the data every single day. So, wherever that information source comes from, for each of those media sources is one thing. But, again, for me, it's been really interesting to talk to the individuals, the emotions that are involved. Again, on both sides of the spectrum. It's amazing how emotional some of the people are. Whatever it is, they think it's all a scam or, whatever. Or, the people that just can't wait to get back to work. They haven't got unemployment yet. They haven't got a stimulus check. All they care about is getting back to work and feeding their families. And then, you talk to other people that know someone or have a family member that's been affected directly by COVID, and they're scared to death of it. So, and then you have the people that are just strictly concerned about the financial aspect of it. Can they afford to operate their business at 50%? Can they not? What happens if they do? What happens if they don't? It's all the unknown, and I didn't expect or anticipate that aspect of today. I really didn't. So it's going to be really interesting as we all kind of move forward through this and see what turns out in the end. Emotionally, economically, medically, it's all going to be very interesting. So it's been a long day, and it is coming to the end of the day. So I'm going to wrap things up here, and I'm going to try to jam downtown and get some of that video taken care of that I talked to you about this morning. So I will touch business with you a little bit later. Just ran downtown here to kind of catch some B-roll for some video that I'm working on. Thought I'd give you a quick little peek. There's a little photo shoot going on back there. I've got back over here. Just kind of a cool little spot, man. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Say hello to my little friends. Anyway, just out running around, man. Just kind of getting some cool stuff. Thought I'd give you a quick little peek at what I got going on today. Yeah, man, because of Bananas in the Bistro, a lot of the stores down here were non-essential, so they closed. Due to the fact that they were closed for an extended period of time, a lot of them boarded their shops up. I'm down here in the art district, and I just thought some of this stuff was kind of cool. So I wanted to give you a quick peek at the creativity that some of these individuals used in their businesses during this, what did I always say, unprecedented time. So I just wanted to show you some of this stuff. It's pretty cool, man. check this out. You're gonna love this, man. So I came all the way up here, busted it up here after work to try to get some cool shots. I'm just worried they're gonna start pulling down these, you know, the murals and whatnot, because the shops are gonna start opening. After the conversation we had the other day, you're never gonna believe this, but I came up here with no SD card. I know, man, we just talked about it, but I came all the way up here, all the way downtown, and no SD card. Nothing's open. Obviously, I can't buy one. So I took some, you know, what I might consider B-roll on my cell phone. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out, man. Anyway, I'm gonna head back. It's getting late, so I'll catch you a little later. So anyway, just getting ready to enjoy some of this lovely pork chop and edamame that the wife made for me. Had a pretty good time out there, you know, catching some B-roll tonight. But like I said, man, it was kind of a downer that I boogied all the way downtown with the rush like that to get all this video, and then I didn't take an SD card. I know, man. I don't know what my deal is. I cannot remember those things for the life of me. But it was a pretty cool vibe out there, man. You know, you saw all the people out there on bikes and people walking around and taking photos and videos, and you know, everybody for the most part seemed to be doing a pretty good job of social distancing and, you know, wearing masks and staying safe. So that was good. You know, I did see some of the business owners out there kind of prepping. I don't think I got much of that in the videos, but it was nice to see people kind of getting things together and getting ready to go. But like I said, I just wanted to get up there, kind of take a look at some of that art that was up there on the walls. I think the combination of the art that they put on the boarded up, you know, doors and windows as opposed, you know, with the wall art, the street art on the walls that they'd done. I just heard it was cool, wanted to get up there, check it out before some of that started to get taken down and things went back to normal around here, or whatever normal's gonna be, you know. But yeah, I wanted to check some of that stuff out, so I'm glad I had the opportunity to take you along. I'm gonna get to eating some of this dinner, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Just finished up doing some editing on a video that I'm working on here, and it's been a long day. So it was pretty active, man. There was a lot going on. It was nice to kind of see things cruising along as far as, you know, getting those bananas out. I guess that's kind of pretty much been the theme of the day, really. So, but it was pretty active. Things were pretty good. It was nice to see things moving along, so, you know, we're all happy there. Went out, caught some B-roll, even though I didn't have my camera with me. That was disappointing. Lesson learned. I don't know, man. I don't know what my deal is with remembering those SD cards, but I just can't do it. So hopefully next time I do a better job of that. And yeah, overall it was a good day. You know, got a lot of stuff done, and you know, made some pretty good progress. I don't know how entertaining the video was, but I mean, it's a day in the life of Mike, man. So I'm gonna wrap things up and go to bed. I love you, boy. Have a good night. Go to bed, kids. Come on, go to bed. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. If you'd like to see more, please click up on the top right. If you'd like to see Troy in his videos, click on the top left. We'd both greatly appreciate it, if you enjoyed the video of course, if you would like and subscribe down below. Feel free to leave any comments, questions, suggestions. We'll gladly reply in kind.